Yo, what's your name, B?
What's going on, yo? It's Slick Chops here with Tay Tay, Young Lord Swag.
Getting all the bitches and shit.
Chilling.
All right, so what's going on? Why the fuck you got me here, man? You woke me up.
Why you got me here?
It's like 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm up. What's good? What's going on?
Got the album dropping 2 weeks.
Album dropping 2 weeks. What's the name of your album, boy?
It's Independent Functions Only. Hashtag IFO. Dropping December 3rd, 2013. What you doing?
Cause you fucking looking at my shit. He's looking at my questions, yo.
Nah, we good. I won't look then.
All right. So you said something about independent somethings.
Independent Functions Only.
All right, and you said hashtag what?
Hashtag IFO.
So you're gonna put that all on like the album art?
I mean,
cover?
the IFO is on the back. The front's Independent Functions Only.
Oh, IFO means in. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you see. I'm dumb. I'm so stupid. But that was cool. All right, cool. So how many songs is on this EP album thing? What do you want me to call it? Album?
Nah, it's an album.
It's a real album.
The reason why it's an album is because obviously every beat's mine. I own all the rights to everything. So it's a strict album. It's actually my first actual album. Everything else I've dropped was either EP or mixtape material.
Okay, so everything is yours. You
Yeah,
didn't steal nothing?
Nah, everything is my beat. I made every beat, whether it's composed or sampled. Everything is mine.
Oh wait, so you just said sampled. So
Yeah, but you know, I made it my own.
so you sampled it though?
Not all of it.
Not all of it.
Not all. This
Okay.
part. There's some.
I'm confused. Are you confused? I'm confused.
But there's a. Originally there was 10 tracks on the album with the option of 2 bonus tracks. Through my marketing efforts, if people would post my pick, because the thing is, I dropped my album artwork,
Right.
and I was like, yo, if anybody, whoever posts this as their cover photo or default picture on Facebook, I'll give them an extra 2 bonus tracks. But so many people did it,
Okay.
to the point that I was like, I gotta put like the 2 bonus tracks on there. So
Right.
there's typically 12, but I just listed 2 of them as bonus tracks.
Mm-hmm.
So all in all, there's 12 tracks on the tape.
And that's cool. Like you just talked about, getting involved on social media and having your fans get involved. How have your fans been anticipating this release coming up?
The anticipation's been crazy just because I think people are missing my posts when I'm telling them the album drops December 3rd, 2013. Okay. So people are hitting me up. My phone's going crazy. Yo, I didn't get my the CD yet. Where is it?
Yeah, what's good with that?
Because it's not dropped yet.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
That's why. And another cool thing about it is, I offered, because I posted when I first announced the album name, I said whoever likes the status will get a autograph on the album.
Mm-hmm.
So
I remember.
So that was like an incentive for people to like it,
to get involved,
because they don't know. I mean, yeah, right now my autograph might not be shit, but next year that might be a completely different thing.
Right.
So,
okay. Nah, that's really cool. That's something I don't see a lot of people doing, and even real artists and shit. Like you got people who don't even go on Twitter, don't interact with fans. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
That you're doing that. You have any collabs on this next album?
I do. Vocal wise, I have Joe, I got Box, Joe and Box, right? Joe and Box, they're both on there. I got my dude Charlie X. I got my buddy Ernest Gray, he's a singer. And then let me just think, I'm trying to remember. I got my boy Dan, who goes by the name of Nah, for a new age hippie. That I don't know. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother story on.
Nah.
Yeah, because when I was actually asking Box, I was like, all right, does Dan got a name? He's like, yeah, Nah. I was like, yeah or no? And he's like, no, it's Nah. And I was like, Nah? And he's like, Nah. Then he broke it down, New Age Hippie. I was like, oh, Nah is an acronym for his name.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's on there. And then I got, trying to think if I have any more collabs. I don't think there's any more vocal collabs. Then I got people on my beats that co-produced with me. I got my man Joe Calandrillo playing trumpet. I got
we were just talking about how no one asked for trumpet shit, and this motherfucker's lying to me over here. We fuck with trumpets, yo.
We like trumpets. I got trumpet on there. I got Ernest Gray playing piano on my intro.
Okay.
The Genesis. I actually dropped a video for that. And there's a couple other beats that were co-produced. I'm just trying to think. I can't really remember off the top of my head.
That's fucked up. All these
Yo,
people
it's
work
just
with
so
you.
much work.
You don't even care about these niggas.
I care too much about it.
I would be. That's fucked up. All right, so since your last.
Shout out to everybody on the album that.
Yeah, a blanket. All right, cool. Yeah. So since your last work of art, coming into this, lyrically and especially production wise, how do you feel like you've grown as an artist and a producer as a whole? How have you grown as a person even?
Just the connection between my productions and my lyrics, just because the fact is because I made all the beats on the album, so the fact when I'm writing my lyrics, the connection between my lyrics and the beat just seems to be more fluent rather than going on SoundClick or having another producer send me a beat. And like there was no, I guess the chemistry between a producer and the rapper has to be, genuine rather than somebody just sending me beats and, I just write whatever to it. Because when I'm making a beat, I'll already know like where the beat is heading. So like I have a song on there that's a venting beat. It's called Let Me Live or Let Me Vent. Oh, live your life, let me vent. That's what it is.
I don't even know.
it's crazy, bro. There's a song in there called Live Your Life, Let Me Vent.
Okay.
And when I was making the beat, I already knew from the gate that it's gonna be a venting style song, just getting a lot of stuff off my chest. So I was already thinking of bars when I'm making the beat. So I think it's just the fact that the comfortableness, if that's a word, comfortableness.
No, it's not.
We make up words.
I get it.
The comfortableness of writing lyrics to a beat that I'm making allows my growth as an artist to be, like there. Like you could tell, you could see it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the word.
No, I'm getting what you're saying. You made it the whole way. Like you made everything, so it's just you. It's just. Yeah, it's all just, you, as opposed to getting some from a third party.
It's hard to be able to explain myself without people hearing some of the leaks off the track, the tape.
Right.
But you'll hear on the album like just the chemistry between me and the beat. Like everything sounds so much better. Like I have choruses where like I hit notes because I know the notes that I'm playing.
Okay.
When I hear another person's beat, I might not be aware of a note that's being played because I didn't play it.
Right.
So it's just the chemistry between me and my productions is, a lot more vivid.
Okay. That's a nice word.
You like vivid, right?
A lot. Vivid. But with that, you talking about, growing, but how much have you stayed the same? How much have you stayed true to being the slick chops that just first started?
That'll never change. Always being myself, just because that's how you gotta be. That's how people are gonna relate to your music. Like I said, even on the Let Me Live song, that's probably one of the real songs I ever made in my life. Just because there was a time where, like, it was my last semester of college, and that's when I wrote the song. And it was just the fact that I was stressing so much over school. I was handling so many credits, plus interning in New York City, working and trying to manage music. And in all, the music was the top thing that I had to focus on, and that was the thing that was getting the less work and focus done. So I was stressing out, had gray hairs popping out of my head. So we good now.
Rogaine,
got that Just for Men going on.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could just tell like just the realness and staying true to myself. You could like I've shown people in the studio that like kids like Ernest Gray, Charlie X, they've heard like the verses and they're like, yo, that's one of your deepest songs ever. And that's just me trying to stay true to who I am and staying the slick chops that I've always been, just being true to who I am and making sure people are able to relate and connect. Because I think the connection is more of a vital factor in your music than having people just like your music and the sound of your music. I think connection is really what is gonna have people stay for the long run.
All right. And talking about that, how deep and introspective did you go? Like, is there something that you talked about on this record that really hits home to you personally? Like some like heartfelt shit, like some shit. Like,
yeah.
Did you touch on anything, or was it more like, just normal?
I mean, it was normal in a way, but it's just like it sounds normal when it's on wax, when it's on a record, but for anybody that went through it, it hits home kind of hard.
Right.
Like I talk about the fact that like, I live home with my parents, but I barely see them.
Okay.
And the fact that I we talk, but it's only when I need something. But they'll call me, and I'll forget. I'll miss the call because I'm either doing something or I was in class at the time, and I'll forget to call them back. And all they want is just a text back,
Right.
saying like, "Hey, I'm good. Like I'm alive." And I mean, it's not like something I cry over, but it's just like, it's something that it's normal, but it does hit home in a way that it's not as serious, but yeah, it it's normal though. It's not crazy.
Nah, it's not crazy.
Nah,
you didn't kill nobody.
Nah.
Rapping about it.
I didn't admit that. I don't want to get locked up.
So how much has the Monmouth University Music Alliance contributed to your success as an artist overall?
They contributed a lot towards the success of my album, just because of the marketing efforts. I don't know if you've seen, but a lot of our posts we've been posting haven't been getting a lot of drive to it. Like, not many people liking it, not many people commenting on it. But last week I was the artist of the week, and we posted my flyer, and the flyer got like over 500 insights.
Bajillion.
500 bajillion. 500, like 550 insights, and likes and comments, and I was really surprised. I'm like, why are people liking me? Like, what do I have to? What's my notoriety as a TMA artist?
Right. Okay.
But it's just, I don't know. Maybe my name's known a little bit around here, so maybe people are just liking it because they're seeing my name get posted on this page. I don't know. That might sound a little egotistical, but I'm just making assumptions. But yeah, just the marketing efforts. What, does that sound egotistical?
SMH.
Nah, I'll be straight up though. TMA has done a lot to market me, my album, and my career as an artist.
Were you the first artist of the week?
No.
Okay, so
No.
there've been plenty of others.
Yeah.
Maybe it is you, man. It's just all you. It's the name.
I mean, I'll shout out Season. Season's got a lot of notoriety too with their posts. They got they got over 1,000, but I'm a one-man team.
One man.
A band, everybody can share.
They cheating.
They cheating.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ernest Gray cheating.
Cheating. All right, so you touched upon notoriety, but how has your notoriety grown since your last work of art? Have you have any new fans, and how can you measure that?
I did get a lot of new fans. It's hard to measure it for in a public eye, but I know just because of the views on my videos are going up a little bit. Like High Degree. High Degree got like 27,000 views, and I don't know if that was because of WMCX.
It was WNCX 88.9.
Bigger than hip hop. It's just, I think it's driven mostly through social media. Just the fact that it's word of mouth too. Like pre-existing fans saying, "Hey, check out this kid Slick Chop's new song off his album. He's got an album coming out. Check this kid out.
Right.
It's gonna be crazy type shit." And people either check it out, they either like it or they hate it. That's it. And then I don't know. I guess recently people have been liking it. People have been adding me. Even at my shows, like sometimes when I do shows, like kids who never heard of me, they see me at my shows. So I go crazy at my shows.
And I'm sure panties get thrown and stuff, right?
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen that.
And crowd surfing, no. But like me and Charlie X, when we perform, like we just go, we have a lot of energy, and people respect that, and they see the talent. So kids come up to me after the show, they be like, "Oh, do you have a Facebook? Do you have a this? Do you have a Twitter? Do you have an Instagram? Can I follow you?"
Yeah.
And they'll follow me right on the spot to show that they're like with it. They're not gonna go home and then forget about it. They actually do it right there, which is cool. So that's where all my fans and stuff, that's how you can basically, measure.
Yeah, no,
just
definitely.
the strength in numbers,
Definitely. All right, I'm gonna set you up real quick.
Oh man.
Does rapping make you confident?
Does rap? Yes. Honestly, yeah. That's actually a great question. It does, because I'm gonna explain this in a real dope way.
Okay, dope.
Me as a person, when I'm hanging out, if I'm walking around campus, I'm not timid, but I'm really like, I'm to myself type thing, Like I'm not shy. I'm not I'm just to me. Right. But when I'm on stage, when I'm performing, when I'm doing my music, when I'm rapping, I feel like a superhuman. Like I feel like a whole different person. Like cuz my way, when I look at how I look at it is, I'm on stage, people are on a lower level than me just because they're lower.
They're peasants.
Well, it's just because I'm on stage, so the stage is set up higher.
The stage, okay.
So it makes it feel, in a sense, that they're looking up to me in a way. So I feel like I'm like almost like a superhuman.
Right, I get it.
So yeah,
Okay.
rapping definitely does give confidence to me as a person.
That was pretty dope. Well, just real quick before we wrap this thing up, before December 3rd or even after, do you have any upcoming shows, performances, appearances, anything like that?
I do. December 10th, right? Is that December 10th? Yeah, December 10th. See, I just got too much things going on. December 10th, actually a week after my release, I'll be performing at Brighton Bar. I'm actually going to be headlining it since the album's dropping. TMA's throwing that show.
Okay.
Just another way that they help.
Are they going to put your name on the top of the bar?
That would be pretty
in the letters?
Oh.
Tell them to do that shit so we can take a picture.
That would be pretty
Put it on
man.
Instagram.
You just gave me another idea.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but I'll be headlining that just because of the release of IFO.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be copies there. Like if you come, I mean, you're already gonna have one, but kids that aren't
I'm gonna be there.
Aren't like fans of me yet, they'll be able to get a free copy, autographed and everything like that. So it's gonna be a dope night. I'm gonna be on the air with WMCX December 4th and December 5th, and putting it down, representing. But besides that, yeah, that's basically it right now. Not crazy amount of shows. I'm not on tour yet.
Right, yeah. You got to do that. That's another idea.
That would
got to go
dope.
on tour.
I just want to make sure people show up.
That's true. That's true.
The notoriety isn't there yet.
Oh yeah.
It's like here.
Soon. After this. After IFO.
Yeah.
Actually, during IFO.
During the release of IFO. Yeah.
That's
definitely.
Yeah.
All
right.
But just want to shout out everybody. I'm not gonna do the list like I did that one time. WMCX,
Juanito,
I did.
Juan Jr., Juan Carl.
I had like 50 shout outs when I was with him. But no, shout out to everybody. Shout out to my whole family, my parents, my mother, my father, biggest supporters I have. My sister, my brother-in-law, my niece, my nephew. My boy Danny Grant, Zeno Fresh, RBG, Charlie X, Phoenix, all my boys, Furman. Anybody I do music with, there's too many people to shout out. You know who you are. I don't even have to shout you out. You ain't gonna feel some type of way. But shout out to TMA. Shout out to Tay Tay for putting this together. Shout out to Joe
in the corner.
Audio man. Shout out to Cody putting it down.
Yep. YOLO, nigga.
But all right, yo, good shit, bro. IFO December 3rd.
Do the loot, dude.
I know.